Hello guys and welcome back to a new video. Today we are driving the brand new Citroen e-C3 Aircross. This is a super compact SUV with plenty of space, full electric, and it's the first compact SUV full electric that Citroen made, and it's really interesting. Not only that, it looks pretty nice and very attractive, at least in this red dark color. It looks really cool, but it's also pretty efficient. It adds so many space inside, space for the passengers, but also space for the baggage in the trunk, and it looks really attractive. New design language that Citroen bring on all new models, which look quite attractive, very modern, and much better than the previous versions. Now I have the max version right here. This is the top of the range version, the most expensive one. I will give you the price in the second. Also, it looks really good. The only difference, because it's built on the same platform as the internal combustion engine versions, which I have a few videos on my channel. If you want to see it, definitely check out those videos on my channel with the mild hybrid version, basically mild hybrid plus version. Because there I get in many more details. Now the only difference is this E right here, so you know this is the electric version, and also on the back you can see the e-C3. So this is how you know this is the electric version. Otherwise it looks very much the same as the internal combustion engine. Also on the rear it comes with brake discs, so no drum brakes or something like that. 17-inch rims, 215/60 R17. They're perfect. Not only that they look good, but they are perfect because they have a lot of gummy. They are also comfy, and the efficiency with those rims, it's pretty good. Otherwise, I'm not going to talk too much about the car exterior interior because I have a review with this C3 Aircross, which look basically the same. So if you want to see it, check it out on the channel. In this video we will focus on driving. Basically, you already know the interior of the car, with plenty of space in the trunk and also plenty of space here for the passenger. So look at this huge entrance, a lot of space inside here. Also, by the way, it comes with those lovely seats, guys. Those are one of the most comfortable seats with extra foam here. And yeah, you know, I have a review with the internal combustion engine car, and I think it makes no sense to make another review with this electric version because it's basically the same seats. It's just the E that's different. So that's why I decided to make only the test drive video and to give you all the technical data and information in this video, and in the same time we will drive the car, so not splitting in two, making just one video. But yeah, if you want to see interior, exterior, all that stuff, definitely check out the full review. It's on the channel with the internal combustion model. In the interior, guys, you can see right here, basically it looks the same. I really love the configuration and combination between this ecological leather on this area with textile material, and textile material here in the middle. They are bright, they are big, they are comfortable, plus they have these super extra comfy seats with extra foam here, which Citroen is well known for the comfort. So this foam, it will take all the vibration and imperfections from the road and give you a very good comfort. Even though they are manually adjustable, they are very comfortable, because this guy need this place. So let's go a little bit in front, and then I will continue to give you the informations. So I will stop right here, put it in park, and by the way, the car come like that with this shift-by-wire transmission selector where you can put it in park, very easy. You put it in reverse in the front, and then if you want to go, you can see also the reverse camera, which came standard on all models. And if you go down, it goes in drive, and then you have this C mode right here. If you're wondering what is the C come from comfort, that mean when you accelerate, for example, in the normal mode, let me put the seat belt. If you accelerate in the normal mode, right, and then you release it, the trunk is open. I will have to stop and close it. You can see it warning you right there. Pretty cool. Anyway, this is a kind of a private road, so I will close the trunk. I start the video on a private road. Now it's good. Okay, now it's perfect. So guys, here we have this C. Let me explain you how it works. If you go in drive, normal drive right now, and you accelerate and release, you will see that recuperation. You can see with green there when the car is recuperate. The recuperation, it's much more stronger, the regeneration. But if you press this comfort and then you accelerate and you release, you see you have less recuperation. So it's somehow in the beginning when you start and drive the car normally, you have stronger recuperation. But if you want less recuperation, you just press this C, and then now you have less recuperation. So this C is great when you go on the highway at high speeds and yeah, stuff like that. But mostly in the city, I will say just leave it on normal on drive. Anyway, I will park for a second here to explain you a few things before we start driving. Put it in park. You have electronic handbrake. The car doesn't come with auto hold function. That's the only thing. You have to hold the foot on the brake. It comes with cruise control standard, not adaptive cruise control, but the big plus is that it comes at a pretty good price. And let me give you some info regarding the price. You have 3 different versions. U is the entry-level version, and the starting price for this Citroen e-C3 Aircross is 25,400 euro. And for the version that I have with me, the max version, start at 28,500 euro, but with all the options like heated steering wheel, heated seat and heated windshield. Plus I have the option with the 11 kilowatt onboard charger, which costs you 433 euro. The price will go to 30,300 euro, which is still a pretty good price for a new electric car. What is very important here, the car have one electric motor installed on the front, 113 horsepower, a 44 kilowatt hour battery. It's an LFP battery. As you probably know, LFP battery, they are one of the best batteries on the market these days because they are very reliable in time, they are very safe, they cannot explode or get on fire, and they will last 3 times longer than a normal lithium NMC battery, which it's a big plus point for this car, the fact that it uses an LFP battery. The range of the car up to 308 kilometers, probably in real life 250, you can expect around there. Also very important, it comes with pseudo McPherson suspension on the front and a torsion bar on the rear, but the car have those hydraulic dampers, which Citroen is well known for the very good comfort, and we will talk in this video about them. Otherwise, you can charge the car from 20 to 80% in around 26 minutes, so the charging should be quite fast. The maximum charging power, it's up to 100 kilowatt in DC. Also, the top speed of the car 143 km per hour, 0 to 100 in 12.9 seconds. The turning circle 10.9 meter, and the ground clearance 19.3 centimeters. This is very useful. 460 liter in the trunk, and if you fold it down, it goes up to 1,600 liters. And the weight of the car 1,504 kilograms. It's a pretty light car. This is important for the efficiency. Another important thing, consumption around 18.2 kilowatt hour. And of course it has 0 emission. Those are the most important technical data and information. I don't think it makes any sense to go through some other informations. So now let's just drive and enjoy driving it, guys. It comes with this head-up display directly there close to the windshield, which is much better approach. Because you look at the road, you have a much better peripheral view, and then you just look a little bit lower and you see all the informations right there on the screen. You can also customize from here the right side, so you can see what you can different information on the right side, kilometer, trip A, trip B. You can see how many kilometers you can still drive with this charge, and here you can see a nice graphic with what happened with energy in real time, charge, eco and power. Here you can see how many battery you still have, 84%. Here the screen is very well positioned because it's easy to reach. It's a little bit tilted to the driver, so you can see very well. And here you have also the Android Auto, Apple CarPlay wireless. It's great that you can connect your phone, but even though you have the navigation here, which it work really well. And about the navigation, about those systems, I have a separate video, definitely check it out because I'm not going to go into details. The good part is that on navigation you can search for charging station very easy. It shows you all the charging stations around you, so you can find them here very easy and quick. So you can choose one and then you can see that it's loading relatively fast, and I like that. Steering wheel can be adjusted manually, up, down, forward, backward, very simple, so you find your position extremely easy. And I love the fact that this steering wheel, it's small, it has a nice grip here, exactly how it's supposed to be, and it's pretty light, and driving this car it's quite light. Very good visibility around the windows, perfect visibility, big windows, even here in this mirror, even on the side, and you have a tall driving position, extremely good comfort, even though those seats are in a textile material. They're bright, they're nice, and I told you they have some extra foam here, plus the hydraulic suspensions. This is the most comfortable car in this class, plus it's the most spacious car in this class when it comes to space here, and also in the back there. Look how much space, it's almost like a van. It's crazy. Anyway, let's drive it, let's enjoy driving it, guys. That's why I think it makes no sense to make another review video with it, because you can check out the C3 Aircross combustion engine. Basically it's the same car, it's nothing different, same platform, same interior, same material quality, but just the driving is different. And driving it electric, it's very pleasant. Driving this e-C3 Aircross with an electric motor, it's so smooth, it's so light, and I love that the French car manufacturers, they make those super easy to drive cars, and the steering wheel, it's assisted. The car feels very light and easy, 1,500 kilograms for an electric car. It's gorgeous. It has lower center of gravity because the batteries sit quite low, so it's quite good.
Take the 5th exit.
I will also deactivate this so I can talk, but man, going over those bumps around here, it's so pleasant. I mean, it's really pleasant. Suspension, I don't know, in this class, in this price range, I don't think you can get a much more comfortable car than this. Much more spacious, and I love the fact that I sit quite high. I feel like I'm in a higher end SUV, like a taller SUV, because of the battery probably, and also the tall ground clearance. But I feel really good as a view. I feel like I can see from here everything around the car, and I like that. I like the fact that the steering wheel, it's so light and easy, so it's a perfect car to drive around. It doesn't have many driving modes, you have just one driving mode, and you have 2 levels of recuperation. As I said, the D mode, which when you accelerate and you release, the car starts to recuperate the energy back into the battery, and it's quite powerful. And then you have the C mode. If you activate the C mode, you accelerate, you release, and now you see the car, it's rolling a little bit more. It's still recuperating. if I didn't recuperate that time, I think those birds were hitting the windshield. Lucky, perfect time in the perfect moment. You saw that? I just recuperate the energy, and those birds came and almost touched the car. And I think if I didn't do that, I think I will definitely hit those birds. But anyway, I like that you have this configuration. It doesn't have one pedal drive, of course. If I wish to have something on this Citroen C3 Aircross electric, I wish that in the future they can bring the one pedal drive and the auto hold function probably, and then autopilot, the adaptive cruise control with autopilot, which Citroen use of course on some other models, and of course the Stellantis group, and then will be perfect. But you can have everything. As I said, with the internal combustion version, you can have a great price and all the functions, right? So imagine this car at 25,000 euro, brand new car, electric, full electric. I think it's a good price, so you have to give up on something. Check this out. Going over the bumps, it's doing lovely, and those bumps are really big here, so yeah, it's pretty comfy. And also at long trips, this car and this Citroen C3 Aircross in general, with these hydraulic dampers, it's a blast to drive. You see, over those little bumps, you feel like you're on air suspension. You have certain moments when you feel super comfy. Yeah, I like it, and I like how easy it is to drive. You see, I have such a good visibility, I have such a good comfort control, and it's so agile, the car. It's a front wheel drive, of course, and it's not a sporty car, it's a daily driving car with plenty of space. So for who I recommend this car, for some people that are on the budget, it's a great compact budget SUV with huge amount of space. For the people that need space, for the people that like comfort instead of sportiness, and for the people that want an LFP battery that's much more safer in case of accident. You know, you have the peace of mind that you know that this battery won't explode, won't take on fire so easy as the lithium and NCM or NMC batteries. So it's a great option. I'm happy to see it on the market. I'm happy to see that we have more and more electric option, and it's also beautiful with this new design language from Citroen. The car look much nicer. The only thing that I understand, they will make some software updates in order to show the consumption, because right now you cannot see the consumption. But I'm kind of estimated for some trips that I did with the car before, and I would say the consumption should be around 15 kilowatt hours, 16 kilowatt hour, depend how you drive. I drive with the climatic system on, and I travel the whole city, and I travel in the traffic, and I calculate. I start with 94%, now it's 83, but I start with 94 and I finish with 90, and I calculate kind of, and I had the consumption around 15, something like that. 15, it's pretty good, but in perfect condition I think you can get even better, because the car is relatively light. 1,500 kilograms is not too much. Otherwise, the car doesn't come with double glass, you have single glass here, but the sound insulation, it's quite decent, I would say. We will go on the highway now so you can see it. Good quality materials here, and the seats are great. You have also this armrest which is adjustable, and it's also soft and nice. Ergonomy, it's pretty good. The car comes with climatic system, so you have physical button for climatic systems, extremely easy to change different settings. You have also settings right there on the screen. If you want to driver assistance systems, you can change them from here, and you have some extra settings into the menu here. But the good part is that you can connect your phone here, and you have Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, with all that apps. So the screen is big, it's enough, it's big enough, it's perfect positioned. So in combination with the phone, it's just like any other best multimedia system on the market. So yeah, I would say it's very decent. What you get for your money, it's a very decent, and I think it's a good offer. And sometimes there are some elements in this car and some feelings that make you feel like you're driving a much more expensive car. This car basically, I would say, will cost you 35,000 euro normally, but the fact that they cut some cost in different areas, like no adaptive cruise control, no auto hold, and we don't have different driving modes, and they try to keep it simple in certain areas with certain materials, they managed to offer this car for a good price in 2025, where all the prices are skyrocketing. A lot of inflation in the last 3-4 years, it's crazy. So yeah, I'm happy that they managed to offer a brand new electric car where they have to invest in technology, still under 30,000 euro, and that's good. Otherwise, 113 horsepower is not a lot, but it's more than fine. I'm not going to pass on red. It's more than fine if you want to drive normally, like a daily driving. It's just more than fine. Now, because we have this traffic light, I can explain you a few things about the car. You can get optional for around 700 euro heated windshield, and this windshield, it's heated completely everywhere. So you press this button here, and in 2 minutes you defrost it. You have heated steering wheel and heated seats for the passenger, for the driver and passenger in the front. That come in a package. And another package, as I said, is the charging power from 7.4 kilowatt. You can get 11 kilowatt in AC if you charge it home or basically often in AC, I recommend you to get that package for 400 euro. Otherwise, you can choose too many things. Just the color. The color are beautiful, really. This reddish color that I have on the car, it's really beautiful. I really like it. Otherwise, physical button for hazard light, lock, physical button here. The stalks feel good quality on the steering wheel, good position of driving. I don't know, I can't complain about things here in the car. I'm just happy, and I enjoy the fact that we can have another electric car under 30,000, another compact SUV with huge amount of space. I don't know if you can get another SUV in this price range new with so much space. I don't know, I don't think so in this class. And yeah, you have this new design language from Citroen, which look good, much better than what Citroen did a few years ago. And you have headlamps, LED headlamps, and on the Max version you have also the tail lights, which are 3D LED, and they look really good in the nighttime. Yeah, the only thing that's missing, I feel like it's missing, is the auto hold. Of course, I can pull the handbrake and then not holding the foot on the brakes, but yeah, it was much nicer to have an auto hold. We will go on the highway to test also a little bit at high speeds. The car is also set up very good, you know. It is comfortable, but in the same time they managed to set up the suspension, because if they would make it very extra comfortable, then will be a little bit bouncy. But surprisingly it's not, and I will tell you exactly why. The car has a pretty heavy battery which sits lower, and it has a lower center of gravity, and that's the good thing with the electric cars. You install some fantastic suspension, hydraulic suspension like this one, and then you don't have to worry that it's too light and it will bounce around too much. So that heaviness in combination with this suspension, it gives also a pretty good stability in curves and good handlings. And of course it's not a sporty car, but still the setup, it's very good, very decent for what it is, this car. And I was expect that, you know, in the beginning I was like, man, let's see how it's handling, and I tried the hybrid version. I was thinking it will be a little bit bouncy like both, but I saw that it's not, and I was so impressed on how they managed to set up the suspension pretty well. Now, lovely visibility. Really like the way you can see around the windows, and also in the mirror here in the middle you have a good visibility. Very good view. Now, if you try harder, because it's an electric car and you have a quick response, you can also cross pass the new Range Rover, which is something. And then driving around 100. And by the way, the car have a cruise control and a speed limiter. From here you set the cruise control, for example, you set it from those buttons to 100, but it's a classic cruise control. The car will just keep the speed, not hold you between the lanes. But the car have also a lane keeping assist, like a lane warning, and it push you back, you know, push when you go outside the lanes. The car will feel that and it push you back. Look at this, it push me back. And this is a safety feature, but it's not lane keeping assist. and it doesn't have adaptive cruise control, so it's not going to brake, accelerate from the vehicle in front. You have to do this job. The car is just holding the speed. That's something to clear out. Otherwise, you know, driving at 100 stability, it's very good. As I said, it's quite the center of gravity, it's quite low, and it feels quite stable on the ground, even if you drive faster. And I'm surprised to see that the car have 113 horsepower and it's still pretty quick, and it feels much more quicker than other combustion engine cars with bigger engines or much more horsepower. Because, you know, electric motor, it's always very responsive, and that's really important. But driving 110, 100 km per hour, it feels like you drive much more slower. And that says many things about how this car is built, and I would say the build quality is quite good. Again, cross pass other cars, no problem, very easy, even at higher speed, even at 100, even at 110, you're still able to cross pass other cars. And you can hear too much noise from outside. Here the asphalt is bad, that's why we hear some noise from the road. But we go on the other side, you will see there is the better asphalt. We can make an idea a little bit better, but overall I'd say it's pretty decent. It's pretty good for the price that they sell the car. Now I'm not even touching the brake because you use all the regeneration, and the regeneration, it's powerful. I would say it's powerful enough. You can anticipate the traffic very well, so you can try to be as efficient as possible. And as I said, if you need less recuperation, you press this C, and right now it's better for the highway. It's rolling a little bit more. Somehow, you know, it's nicer when you have a car with only one drive mode, because you don't have to worry too much about changing the different driving modes. And if you want to drive economical, you just press the pedal slower. If you want to drive more sporty, you press it harder, right? So yeah. Now, if you want to be a little bit sportier, it's a front wheel drive, and even if you press the acceleration all the way down, the car will gain the power slower. But I would say it's quick enough in order to give you a pretty good response, pretty good stability. Wow, that's why I told you it is pretty stable on the road. I'm so impressed how they managed to make the suspension comfortable, and then in the same time to have a pretty decent stability on the road, on the curves, when you go a little bit harder on it. Look at this, how good it sits here. And it sits in a comfortable way. That's what I like. I feel like I'm driving something expensive when I take the curves. It's comfortable in an expensive way. I don't know how to explain that in words. It's just a feeling. Here again, accelerate, press the pedal to the ground, and this is how it accelerates. Steady, but It's more than enough. It's exactly what you need to drive normal in any situations. Of course, because the car, it is a little bit boxier and it doesn't have super aerodynamic. At high speeds you will probably start to hear some wind noise. You can see right now 170, start to hear a little bit of wind noise, but nothing crazy. And even like 170 you can still cross pass other cars. So for those of you that worry about the power, don't worry, you have more than enough power. Even for look at this, 126 is doing lovely. Of course you hear some noise from outside, some wind noise, but stability, it's impressive. And how the car is holding higher speeds, it's also quite well. It's doing great. It's doing really good. .110, and I feel like I'm driving much more slower. That's why I look down there. Yeah, as I said, it feels more expensive. It feels like you're driving something more expensive than it is. And that's the same feeling with the mild hybrid version. Basically hybrid version, because it's a more advanced mild hybrid. Again, now you deactivate the C, we have more regeneration when we release the acceleration pedal. So right now release, the car is recuperating much more aggressively, much more stronger. Look at this, so strong. It's almost, I'm not even using the brakes. And because it doesn't go to a stop, it doesn't have one pedal drive, you have to finally in the end press the brakes in order to stop the car. So we'll drive a little bit in the city and then I think it's enough. In the city I like very much because the car, it's light, you can turn it around in small spaces very easy, it's very agile. This is what I love about the car. Very easy to turn around in small spaces. Look at this, for example, here in the roundabout. It's crazy easy. And the steering wheel, it's so light. Turning circle, it's really good for the size of the car. That's the speed limit warning. You can also deactivate if you want. We'll let this guy go in because nobody will let you ever. I know how it's work here in this lovely country. Man, and look, this is what I love about the car. Look how easy I turn it exactly on my lane, and I have sometimes some cars that I try my best to keep on my lane and to turn around the car and keep the same lane. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. You see, going around small space, it's great. It's doing fine on the highway. It's lovely. It's really lovely. Really good car. Let me park here and then go in reverse, just like that. Let me show you the camera. It comes standard with this camera. It comes standard with hydraulic suspension also on the entry-level version, which is great, so you can have the same comfort for the lower entry level. And electronic handbrake, and that's it, guys. Sorry I can't show you the consumption because it doesn't show me yet, but you can see we still have 77% battery. From what I understand, will come soon an update where the consumption will be shown as well. But I hope you get some useful information. I hope you get some good idea about this C3 Aircross electric. From my point of view, it's a great budget electric car with plenty of space and good comfort, and it's also nicer and attractive. So that's the conclusion. But of course I have separate videos, full review, interior, exterior, if you want to see it. Also, from my point of view, I think at least it deserves your attention. Go and test it, go and see if you like it, because you might fall in love with this car, you never know. Anyway, that was the video, guys. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. That will mean a lot for me. I hope the video is useful and was useful. You get some info from here. And if you have questions, ask me down below, whatever question you have. Thank you for watching. Stay safe, and we see you soon in the next one. Bye, guys.